Hello there, my name is Rachel, Lucky to talk about animation, and today we'll talk about specifically the Venom spin-off series, High Risk. I want to talk about specifically the two main lead characters because I want to say more, but every time I do a video breaking down the chapter or issue of that miniseries, if the video is just a little bit too long, that I want to say more about my thoughts, but I can't because the video will be becoming way too long to edit. So, I feel this for right now. I'm gonna try something different, just sort of get my thoughts, the things I want to talk about. Specifically, the two big leads, the Villainous and Parasite. These two characters are just so amazingly well written. I mean, amazingly, it's almost like there's just so a perfect odd couple. They're almost like a bromance or sister relationship. It's just so well made, and that's just so hard to do. Even that they have sort of layers to them. If you don't pay attention, you will miss them. But what I mean is, they're sort of complementing themselves so much. Together, they can blend to be something else. But separate, they're still good. They're still entertaining. They can grab your attention by themselves. And that's so interesting and very hard to do because you see a lot of different shows, books, or media in general trying to make that perfect odd couple, and then sort of sometimes remove one of them, and the other character can't really deliver, and that's sort of hard to do because nowadays it's sort of hard to sub two characters as one package because you hoping them to be so entertaining together, but at the same time they sort of accidentally make them gay unintentionally. Instead being, oh, they're just really good friends. No, they're gay. Like, it's a very thin line to do that you easily get messed up and you think, oh, they're gay. And nothing wrong with that. You think they're gay, okay, fine, that's your interpretation. But it's just sort of hard to make sure you understand this very thin line, like, this is a brother brother or sister sister relationship, and this is a gay relationship. They make that sort of clear. And this miniseries put that so well because they use the odd couples so well dynamic. For example, Minanata herself, the archer, the three-eye woman, that she is sort of kind of aggressive. She is sort of a shonen jump topper character, and she have a headstrong, fast forward. I think things through in the moment, and she accomplishes it. But at the same time, she never has a plan B. She always put her foot in her mouth. She always irrational. Her emotions in her sleeves. She freaks out, go insane. Oh, the last second, composes herself to do whatever the objective is. She is like fast forward, but this is make her so interesting. It stops. The comic lets you rethink what she actually feeling by physically or verbally. But even a lot more is that she make a very dynamic character. That even that she was a side character. That's the thing just blew my mind. How well Alice's team written this type of characters understand. Maybe because Mexican people don't have enough our own characters, our own product in the mainstream. It's sort of hard to do, especially in animation. So I guess that we have something to prove. But a little bit not just her, Parasite, she has a little bit more meaning to her. That just make it so interesting, especially her design, how she moves. She's so kind of blended to a kind of Western, kind of stretchy kind of type of character to a shooting jump type of character, like blended. Something think of it sort of like original Teen Titans, but sort of backwards. That the Teen Titans original, they focus a little bit more anime sort of strokes than 2D sort of stretchable moments downwards. They're trying to say, but in this show, this comic Pacific, they reverse that. That the first is to stretch the moment to give her more emotion. You could read her movements so well. She's just so over top, but at the same time, be sort of like an anime type of character. When she's serious, it really reads that seriousness. That moment you do understand she is depressed, and that's just amazing. On top of this, you compliment her to Parasite, who is a sad opposite of her, and this is why she compliments Marinite so well, because Parasite is sort of tired all the time because she had to share her energy, her food with the parasite, her own gut. But you feel that, like, she feels so chill, almost like she's high most of the time, but she's sort of dopey, airhead, but at the same time well-meaning. But you think, oh, that's all she is. She is that one simple character who is sort of DCE. That's the joke. No, that is the interesting part. The fascinating part is she observes everything and she sees flaws of everyone and she just speaks it out. But I love it. She's sort of more like a strategist. Like see things that other people don't see a flaw and she points it out. Sometimes on purpose, sometimes by accident. But I love that as part of her character because you don't know is she, that's their airheads on her or she is that intelligent. She is that emotional intelligent that she understands people but at the same time understands their plan is sort of flawed. Like, that's what I mean. I think she is a strategist by accident. But I just adore her. I mean, that's something more interesting is her character design. How you read how slacker she really is. How tiring, sort of, I need more energy, I need more sleep. Even she doesn't have nothing to say in that specific panel. Her emotions just screams what she's actually saying, while actually giving anything to say. That's how strong the character design really is. And you don't understand that. That's hard. Especially for two characters. You have two, they actually are just so well expressive, but so unique and different for each other. They complement each other. That's just difficult, but also their personalities, how they complement each other. That's something like a different level. That how Parasite, I don't know what I can say Parasite, Marinero, that she is an action kind of type of gal, and Parasite she's not because she doesn't have energy, and that's why Marinero kind of complements Parasite because she cannot react as fast as Marinero. And that's just sort of interesting because vice versa, Marinero sort of plant things, jump into this, and goes wrong. Parasite just pick up the slack because you see all the flaws of the job. You also see the sort of solution at the same time, unintentionally, and that is so interesting because they keep complimenting each other back and forth. For example, you think Marinado is just so confident and cocky, and yet she actually needs Parasite to give her that boost, and vice versa. That Parasite, she's not that confident because she knows she's not an athlete, but because Marinado compliments her, she needs that kind of type of person who is healthy, strong, and use that to her advantage. And that's just sort of interesting because they lean to each other back and forth. Like it never stops. You always see it. Like you see how their relationship works so well. Even that they truly love each other like sisters. I mean, it's almost like sisters. You could really like sisters. You could see really like best friends. 100% sure some of you really as a gay relationship. Nothing wrong with that. But besides that, that's what it makes it so fascinating and deep. Because you see Parasite, if she's on her own devices, maybe she will not do anything while Marinado. And that's just sort of interesting because she is also very interesting. And I just enjoy that. Separated, they're good. Together, they're amazing. But other than that, I can't really say much. It's something I need to get out of my system because it's just so interesting. Especially the next chapter I read right now, chapter 4. Oh my god, you're not expecting chapter 4. Chapter 4 is just sort of a brawler-ish in a way. Sort of a shonen jump, Yu-Gi-Oh twist on it. You understand if you rip chapter 4 or I do the video of chapter 4 breakdown. But you get that. But other than that, how you feel about these two characters? You read or watch the videos or wait for the English translation on Twitter by what's called Moon Knight, or not Moon Knight, you get the idea. I probably put it right here in the corner, but whatever. That guy who doesn't translate to English, I'm sorry I couldn't remember his name, but you get the idea. Do you like what these two characters are doing? You surprised how interesting, fun, and deep these characters really are? Tell me down below. Let me know. But besides that, I got anything else to say? No. Also, one thing depends how this video do. I probably do a sort of talk down or my final thoughts video separating to the breakdown episode because it's just too long. But all of that, that's all I can say. that has one question: how you felt about everything about this character. You like the spin-off or not? Tell me down below. Let me know. I got nothing else to say. Just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.